We are running out of time, but I'm trying to get through as many questions as we can. The question which has been raised is with regard to Valentine's Day, which falls on the 14th of February. And the question is Misha Collins from the USA. Thank you for your question, Misha. And she says, I would be grateful if my question could be answered. Are Ahmadis allowed to celebrate Valentine's Day? So obviously Valentine's Day is this, the essence of which is really showing one's affection towards one's loved ones, typically towards a husband to a wife or a wife to a husband. And this day is often used in the West as a method of expressing that affection. Obviously Islam does not encourage one to show affection towards one's loved ones, and that is something that is essential to Islam, but Islam doesn't attribute a particular day on which that is to be done, but in fact it should be a continuous thing. Dr. Perhaps we can very briefly just go into what Valentine's Day historically has been and what it is now.
Its origins are not quite clear, but it's felt that it dates from pre-Christian times, from ancient Rome, that this was a fertility festival, 13th, 14th and 15th of February, called Lupercalia. But later on there are two martyrdoms in Christianity, both with the name of Valentine. In 289, Valentine of Rome was martyred, and he used to carry out secret marriages against the wishes of the emperor of the time. And it was later, in 496, that the then Pope, Gelasius, he declared that this was, 14th of February was St. Valentine's Day, a Christian feast day. So historians feel that he perhaps merged it with the pagan festival so that it would be appeasing to them as well. It's become very much more commercialized, as you know, in the mid-80s, and the figures are staggering as to what is spent. In 2009, Valentine itself generated sort of $14.7 billion, 9.2 billion pounds in retail sales, and this is in US alone. So it's become a very much commercial sort of activity, but it seems to have links, although with the pre-Christian time, but with the Pope in Rome in 496 having declared it as a Christian feast. That is perhaps why Muslims obviously should stay clear from that, and a token of love, as you have said, should always be given to your loved ones, and not only on a particular day as such. So this is the history of what Valentine's Day perhaps is.
So far as the spirit, this central idea of this is to express one's love and feelings of affection for other people. Nothing wrong with that one, but I think rightly that to celebrate a day which is a Christian background and followed by the Western nations, that is not correct. Just like we don't celebrate Christmas, but we have all the regard for Jesus Christ and we respect him very much.
Jazakallah to both of our panel, Dr. Zaid Khan Sahib, Imam Najib Rashid Sahib. Thank you again for your time, and thank you to the viewers for your questions. Again, a reminder, we do encourage your questions. Please send them in by email, and the email is faithmatters@mta.tv, or if you prefer to fax, the fax number is +44 208 687 8037. All it remains for me to do is thank the panel and thank you, the viewers. Inshallah, we will meet again soon. Jazakallah, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.